So here again, what we'll be doing is we'll be deploying our Laravel application on AWS ECS, Elastic Container Storage. If you check our AWS clusters, we find that we just have one cluster now. We just have one cluster, which is a test PB. And in this one, we have no service for now. We have no service, but I think we have some task definitions. Let's see. Yeah, we will be creating another one from the Terraform. So just want to show you. Currently, only one we have is just one task definition. Task definition where we are saying that we taking the container and the containers are App and Nginx, and then actually App and Nginx, and yeah, and of course the app is a Laravel app, and then Nginx is exposed on 4080, and yeah, the so that's how it is. The health check is the startup dependency under the condition is start, and then yeah, usually start, and so resource limits not had defined this one. So I think that's not the best one. This is the best one. So you have that, and then we're taking this image, yeah, uh, container. So we are taking this AWS repositories. So this repository, and we are exposing it to port 8080. So this one must match with this one for the app, and then the environment. So this is just basic. We have not defined the environmental variables. So that's it. So let's see how it will be. And of course, here we're using two recipe. If we go back to the task definitions, we have this. So for this cluster, we don't have a service yet. We don't have a task. We don't even have a service. Service means that when you're coming here, you define the environment where you want to run, the launch type, capacities to provide the launch type, and so forth. Then you define, so if you want to run for a long time, you define as a service. Then you choose the family, let's say test revision, the latest, and so forth, specify revision. And then you can give the replica, this machine, and then you can go to the networking. So this one is you select the VPC and so forth, the balancing option. So the most important here is you define the VPC where you want to, the network where you want to deploy this to, the task itself, the service itself, and then you give the name, so forth, and then the task. So once you reach, so without this thing going through this, let's show you how to do it in Terraform. So in my Terraform, so and of course, right now in my ECR, I think I don't have the, let's see, uh, container service. Let's say, it, uh, let's go to ECR, Elastic Container Registry. So we see whether we have any repository. And so from here, as we wait, we can be pushing now and waiting for it to create. So it will do, it will create for us repository ECS. So let's see if you want to see, I had, I think I had, there is that command to preview what it will create. Just plan. You can go to plan and view what is there. So let's see. Uh, let's see. I don't know. I think my terminal is hanging. Not that one. Because this is that one. So this is what it will create. So Terraform plan is just showing you what we are going to what we are going to create. And so to apply, these are all what it will create. The VPC is already created, and already a startup is created. CloudWatch has been created. SSM for storing our password temporarily. CloudWatch for logging the logs. S3 for storing the storage for the storing the data. We have IAM policy for task definition. We have a CloudWatch for CloudWatch. Log for logging the schedulers and also for ECS. And for the server, a policy, IAM policy for container service for ECR load and so forth. As you can see, all these ones will be created. EST, bucket, the subnet, all these have been created already. All these have already been created. So the only things that we are going to create here is this, the auto-scaling, ECS auto-scaling, the policy for the ECS policy. And then we are going to create a target group. And so we will be targeting this target group means which AWS which and then uh, allow metrics, just like this is a health metrics for CloudWatch login for like a metric for, can say, when I come from the VS or so forth, is CloudWatch also metric if the CPU is low to give us this or this, with the ratio of this and that, and then we're creating the cluster, ECS cluster. That's a name, and then we come to ECS service scheduler for scheduling for this Fargate. Since we are deploying on Fargate, it will just the threshold is reached. It will just schedule and spin up more instances for us, so that our app will be more up and running. And so we're creating the ACS web server. So this is now this is the task definition for creating the web server. You can see we are giving it as a Fargate and a replica and so forth, so forth. And so this is the main part of it. We're also deploying on this subnet and this, and so load balancer, we also exposing it through Nginx load balancer, and we're also creating another task. So let's go ahead and run it as let me just go now apply it as we wait. So to apply it now, you just come here, just give you, it will give you, yeah, you just run this. Yeah, you just say the form apply plans, then ECS. Yeah, that's fine. And so let's see what will be created in our VPC host. And so let's see what will be created on our VPC host. Yeah, let's see. So I think once now we roll out this now, we will be able to create those services in our database. Let's see. So now Terraform will provision for us all that ECS cluster and so forth. So let's see. Well, I hope there will be no error, but let's see. So it will create ABC. Now it's creating the ECS cluster, is creating the load balancer target cross, and it's also creating ECS cluster. So this is now deploying our app. So we should have just an endpoint to view our app. So let's see whether in another tab I can be checking the password for the database password. So let me just go to versus okay. We'll just go to duplicate. Let me check now the password for the RDS database. I'll try this one since this is sensitive. Yes. So it will take quite long. Uh, so it take quite a number of. Let me pause the video and we can resume. So we'll see whether you create a cluster. Oh yeah, it has already created a cluster, as we can see already. It has already created a cluster, and it will create services. So it's just to provision a service, but I think it has, yeah, it has given a task definition of test task. Yeah, test task. And so from what I can see here, we have an error. Yeah, oh, not this one. Not this cluster, actually, this cluster. This cluster, I didn't create even a task, so we are yet to create a task. So, so we have an issue. We need to check what is the issue. I think there's it's just I don't know like this. Okay. It's saying that it's yes, the invalid parameter. So what we mean is that the provided target group LNS, the target type instance, which is incompatible with the AWS VPC network and modified and test definition incompatible. So with the ECS service, and source ECS service, so we just need to change this line on this module, line to line 287, then 287 with same matching and 287, 287. 287. So that's good. And then let's see what could be wrong. Let's see what could be wrong. So now we have uh, been able to deploy our Laravel application to AWS, AWS ECS using Terraform, as you can see from here. So previously, so this is what we've been able to deploy this. We added this, we created the ACS service. We added the scheduler and the auto scaling policy, cloud watch metrics, and then so we've been using this ECS Terraform module. And so let me show you the database itself. So that's the database already exposed. Is a ECS service, and then we have the load balancer. So our application is hosted on this port. So this URL. So our application has been exposed to this URL. So this is a URL, and if you visit our app, the URL itself, this is the URL. If you visit this URL, if you visit this URL, you see the app has been deployed. Yeah. So if you come here now to slash S3, you see we create a bucket. A bucket has been created, and then if we come here to now, so that's one way. There's the app. The other one is to just to visit slash q to log the IP address of those who have logged to the app. So so let's see what we have logged our IP to the S3 bucket. Sorry, for log the with the CloudWatch logs. And then also we have done the S3. And then the last one is to create RDS. So the last one is to create RDS table. This one is the one which is remaining, but we will create this. So still the database has not been connected. So we have to create a table for logs in our database. in our RDS. So I just need to log into the instance. Trying to log into the instance, and let's see. Okay, trying to log into the instance. So I have already connected my my database, as you can see on this application. So let me connect, and then I can create a database on the server. So there's connection issue. I have to check what could be the issue with our database connection. And so that's it. We have been able to deploy our app on AWS Elastic Container, Elastic ECS using Fargate. So this is the Fargate. You can see the services, and then you can see we don't have the task because this is for short run. Oh, actually, we have for some for clones. Yeah, these are Java worker. The tasks are just for the worker nodes for, let's say, right into S3 and so forth. And then we have a web server and so forth. So our app is up. And yeah, the task definition, you can see the task definition. These are the task definition we have. Scheduler task, web server. Let's see the web server. Um, so this is the task definition of the web server. So in here we are saying we are exposing. So let's see. So we have in this task one, we're exposing this port, this one and this one. This one and this one, and you're giving it this memory. And so I guess the PHP app is this and so forth. So, so that's it. That's the whole setup of AWS. We have now another cluster. We have exposed the application to AWS Elastic, sorry, AWS Elastic Container Service. And as you can see, that's a testimony, and the app is working, and the app is up and running. So that's it for me. Happy to hear from back. If you have any question, how to go about this, feel free to hit on me. I more than happy to help you go about this. So what I wanted to show is so the, the ECS. So in that way, we have automated the deployment of Laravel on AWS using Terraform manifest. So using Terraform has been able to deploy application to production. So let me show you the yeah. So that's it. So that's it. And then that's the load balancer. This is where we have exposed our app. And that's it for me. Thank you so much for tuning. Until next time, see you. Ciao. Please like the video, subscribe, and share. And if you have any query you would like us to help you in your deployment of your whether Django, Laravel, machine learning to AWS, here at Soft AV, that's what we focus on. Thank you, and hasta la vista.